Hey, hi all. Welcome to my channel Everything is Data. Today we are going to dive into the GitHub Copilot prompt engineering, the secret of writing clear and precise prompt to get the high quality accurate response from GitHub Copilot for your queries. So let's deep dive and continue with the learning. Today agenda I try to understand what is the prompt engineering, what are the principles, type, type of the prompts, prompt processing with the LLM, and some samples which we need to which I have written to understand the prompt engineering. So what is prompt engineering? So prompt engineering is telling to Copilot what exactly you want. That is has to be very precisely written there, so that on the basis of your prompt, Copilot can understand what exactly you are looking for, and on the basis of Copilot will take your context and try to respond as precisely as your query prompt is there. Copilot suggested four principles which we should follow at the time of writing the prompts. So they are saying it's a 4S principle. The 4S principle is, I can say, is moreover considering the clear and very specific regarding the your context. So they have suggested 4S means single, specific, short, and surrounding. These are the 4S they are saying. So type of prompts. Copilot has trained on best. However, the fully leverage of Copilot's behavior and power, you need to be very specific with your prompts and has to be written clear instruction what you type of instruction they have suggested. We need to try three types. Either we should go for zero sort, single sort, either with the sum of the examples. Okay, so it's a depends on what exactly you're living. If your question is very straightforward, like as a write a function or Python, write a Python function to divide two integers. Okay, then it's very straightforward. You don't need to like as a give more. But if your function you are looking response from GitHub Copilot, instead of dividing, you want modulo, then you can write either modulo, either you can give the example. But if you will give example, the context of your example Copilot will understand well. Like I will show here, I have, okay, so I can say if I will write, I know single sort means it's straightforward. So what we can do, we can use like as a write Python function to divide two teaser bus. So it will give you the divide value, but you want modulo, you can write the like modulo also, but what you can do, you can give the example also if you want modulo. Like I said, if I can say example 3 8 divided by 4, we can say 3. Okay, then it will give you the, it should give the 2 for you. Okay, so then it will try to give you the modulo of the function instead of the divide only. So that is one thing. So if you know if your function is complex and you want more precisely, okay, like as I want to read CSV from my file from my PC, my machine in data frame. data should be shown in log. So it will give you the detail of the, it will try to generate the function also, and it will show as a, because we are printing the data frame. Okay, then but how the prompt is going to be processed by Copilot? What is the processing pipeline of Copilot? That is also one good thing we need to understand. Okay, so it has like as a four component. Okay, like I say, your proxy server, toxicity filter is there, then there is a LLM model. Okay, so whenever you send any prompt, okay, it will go via proxy server. What it will do, it will try to detect if there is any suspicious network, any vulnerable calls, all that is stopped, so that it should not be overblame of the LLM model. Okay, then there is a toxicity filter is there. What it will do, it will remove the content, it will try to remove and send those texts contain, like as if you are using any abusing any sexual things, then it will send prompt, then it will send prompt to the LLM model, and model will read the prompt and do the NLP processing and respond back to the toxic filter, so that it will again check if there is any response which is not, which is having the toxic content, and it's respond back to the same as the code editor. So these are the, like as a component of GitHub Copilot pipeline, process pipeline. Then I have written some prompt samples, okay, which I can say I have categorized in two types. Okay, one is the basic and one is the improved prompt. Okay, so basic I have just written like as a write Python code to read S3 path. It will read, but it will not handle all edge cases. Okay, so in that scenario, we need to write the prompt with the example, either with details, more precisely detailed, like as I have written the example number 2, which is the second line. Write a Python code to read a S3 file and handle network exception with that. Okay, so what it will do, it will write the Python code with handling the exception also. Okay, so I will just go through in the Copilot chat again, and we will try to see how it is going to perform for the basic prompt. So for basic prompt, I will write Python code to read S3 file. Write Python function read to read S3 file. So this is written just a function, but in case if there is any error, it will not handle, it will just throw the exception back to the calling, which is can break your application. Okay, so if we want Copilot should respond code with the exception handling also should be there, then we need to write very precisely prompt which has to give the which we need to tell the Copilot write the prompt to handle the exception. So it will handle the exceptions also. So if you will see here, so now this is written in the code, okay, which code has the written exception also, like as if there is any cadential issue, exception, either endpoint connection errors, all that. So it will not break your code. And then so ultimately what I'm trying to say, it depends on how you're writing your prompts. On the basis of prompts, it will generate the response from the LLM models. So if you have written very precisely and descriptive, which is required by Copilot, then it will give you the accurate response and a smart response for you. Okay, thank you for watching this video, and I will be, if you will subscribe this channel, it will be helpful for me. Thank you so much. Thank you.